Hey guys, what is good? So of course, another Sunday video in the building upcoming sneakers. Now this week, we're going to keep it relatively light. This is not a super news-packed week. We've got some cool stuff to get into for sure, but it is relatively light. I feel like it's just a little bit of a slower moving month in terms of sneakers. There's some peppered, releases of really cool stuff. Like of course at the end of the month, we've got the Travis Scott fragments. I know that's going to be an insane release, but we do have a couple weeks until there. But yeah, we've got a decent amount of stuff to get into. I know Italy and England is playing tonight in the Euros, so I don't know, anybody from Italy and England probably are going to be very, very excited to be watching that game. I'm going to try get this video out before kickoff, and so let's jump straight into it. And let's start off with something that I believe happened yesterday, a sneaker stash, and of course it was for the Air Force 1 Off-White Lemonade. So yeah, this has been a pair of shoes that we've seen kind of rumored in early pairs of for a while. Very, very, very hyped pair of shoes. And I think a lot of people just assumed it was going to be I think an ICA release where they just release it at the art gallery. However, what ended up happening was it was a sneakers stash, which means it's geo-locked to Boston, so anybody in a certain radius of Boston will actually get access to this pair of shoes. Now, the stock was something ridiculously low. I'm not entirely sure how many. It was like 3,000 something, I think, that I saw. Again, that could just be a rumor. You never know with stock numbers. But some people did manage to get their hands on this all-over yellow pair of Off-White Air Force 1s. And I just think that's a pretty cool way of releasing this pair. I believe Off-White did a raffle as well. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, essentially a stash kind of looks like this. You would see it on the actual app itself, the sneakers app. Obviously, I'm here in the UK, and anybody else, I guess, around the world who's not in Boston would not be able to get it. I'm not too sure whether you can actually travel to Boston. Like, let's say you kind of knew that this was going to happen and you're in an area that's not too far away from Boston, so maybe you drove there to kind of get access to this. I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe people did that, but yeah, a very, very small amount of people got this pair of shoes, and I believe it's going for something ridiculous on the secondary market. I'm not even going to ask you guys whether you hit or not. Maybe there's like one or two of you out there. I don't know. If you did, let me know. But yeah, that was kind of the big release for, I guess, the weekend. There was one here in the EU, which I actually managed to get, which I thought was actually a pretty fire pair of Jordan 5s. It's this one right here. This is the K54 or the Kai 54. However you want to pronounce this. This dropped yesterday as well on the 10th. And I'm actually really looking forward to getting this pair in hand. I hope it looks or fulfills my expectations on how nice I think this pair of shoes is. I saw the guy wearing it on foot and I was like, damn, this looks sick. It's kind of like an interesting take on the Fire Red 5s that released, I believe, last year or the year before. So yeah, definitely looking forward to putting out a review on this pair of shoes. But yeah, if you're in the EU, let me know if you managed to get a pair or not. Of course, there was like a Jordan 1 low as well that released. So yeah, let me know. And I believe if you're out in the US, these are going to be releasing sometime in the future, but I'll keep you posted. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the releases. Again, bit of a slow moving time. So let's move on to some upcoming stuff. Pretty interesting Air Force 1 over here. Now, I'm not normally the type of guy to like crocodile print on pretty much anything, even shoes or anything like that. But I looked at this pair and I was like, you know what? If there's any crocodile leather that I'm going to be putting on my body, it might just be this pair of shoes. Obviously, I don't know if I'll actually be able to get it, but take a look at this one here. This is an Air Force 1 Undefeated collaboration, and it's going to be called the Blue Croc, and I actually think this looks pretty damn clean. So it's all over blue and yellow with some vintaged out midsole. It looks very yellowed. We don't even have a release date just yet. It is just supposed to be 2021 at some point, but since we've got on-foot looks, I should imagine that it will be coming relatively soon. We've got another one of these NBA 75th anniversary dunks coming through. So I believe last week I showed you the kind of Chicago colorway one. Well, now we've got a navy blue and I guess kind of white or gray paired looking one. The leather looks great, which is actually a very welcomed thing. If you look at it, like, it's kind of wrinkling in nice places. It looks like tumbled leather for the Nike swoosh as well. Looking to be October. I would imagine they would all drop around the same time. Got some more upcoming off-white sneakers, because off-white is really popping off. And of course, it's the Jordan 2, which we did take a look at. However, we've got some on-foot images of this black colorway, which we haven't seen yet. I assume this one's going to be the lesser popular one out of the two colorways. This one is all over black with some blue or very, very deep blue accents. It still has that crumbly midsole, which I think is just such a cool aspect to add to the shoe. Like, I know it's not crazy, and I don't even know if anybody else could do it if Off-White didn't do it. Like, it's such an Off-White thing to do. I'm not really a Jordan 2 guy, and this doesn't really change my opinion on Jordan 2s. This black one would definitely be my least favorite out of the two. However, it's definitely not bad, and I'm not mad at it. But around September time is when you can expect, I assume, both colorways, the white and red, and of course this one here. Next up, we got a Jordan 4 from Aleali May for Veterans Day. This is a PE, and I just had to show you guys because I thought this one was so clean. Like, I think camo is quite a hard one to do, especially for shoes. But this is, I mean, it just pulls off really, really well. I think it's because it's such a neutral base color to it. Like, if they added a different, maybe black or white accent to it, I don't think it would have looked half as good as this one here. So you can see the upper is all over, I guess, a kind of fabric style material, almost like a burlappy type of material. And then you've got some suede on the midsole, which is very strange. The thing is, a very interesting aspect to it. So I guess base color would be this very nude beige tone. You've got the beige over on the laces, and of course the lace loops, as well as that plastic thing that comes down on the back of the shoe. Also around the back, you've got some suede for the pull tab instead of the plastic that you normally see on a Jordan 4. You've got a patch for the tongue, which is very interesting as well. I like this shoe. I think it looks sick. I don't know if this will actually ever release, but other than that, it might just be a PE, and we may never see a release of these. But yeah, so we're not going to spend too much time on that one. Let's go over to Bad Bunny, which has been kind of in the news quite a bit. We spoke about him last week on another Adidas model, and here is another upcoming collaboration. Definitely a lot more toned down than the last one. The other one was like an ice cream colorway, which had all kinds of colors slapped onto it. So this is a Bad Bunny Adidas Response CL. Very heavy dad shoe vibes. Some silver, some metallic, some more vintaged white color, cream. So definitely not that crazy in terms of the colorway by any means. These look like official images, so I would expect this pretty soon. I think it's a very interesting model choice. I don't know if I've ever actually tried on this specific model. So yeah, if you were interested in this one, it is supposed to be coming this year. As far as a release month, we don't know too much right now, but these are official images, so again, I would expect it to come relatively soon. Next up on the agenda, we spoke about this one a while back, and this is a Dover Street Market pair of Dunks. And again, it's got the fuzzy material all over it. It is clean, and I've told you guys how much I like this colorway. I think it looks sick. I just think, like, I kind of like this fuzzy material too. Do you call it velour? Or I don't know what you would call this material, but we've got some more looks is what I'm trying to say. So take a look here. I'm a white shoe guy in general, so I obviously would like them. However, I would be interested to know if you like them. So yeah, again, as far as a release date, I don't think we will be seeing these until later on this year. I'm not too sure about an actual month, but it just says 2021, so expect these relatively soon. Nike has been pumping out so many different Dunk colorways that they're having to get pretty creative to keep us interested in the Nike Dunk silhouette. So this is a pair of highs, and this is called the acid or the black acid pair. So this does look pretty interesting. It almost looks like tie-dye in a sense. It's got like a vintaged or yellowed out upper with this kind of acid wash white and black for the overlays. very interesting looking pair of shoes. And you know what? I actually think it looks pretty cool. I'm definitely not mad at it. Again, sometime in 2021, we don't have a specific month, but yeah, when it does release, of course, I will keep you guys updated either over here on the channel or of course my Instagram. If you do want to go and follow me at LBell Sneakers, it's a good time over there. ASAP Rocky has a collaboration with Vans. He's been seen wearing this pair of Vans slip-ons, and it kind of looks to have no back, unless he's standing on the back. I'm not too sure, but it definitely looks like it is just a slip-on with no back, and I don't know, but it looks okay. It's all over white with a flame on the side. Really not that special in terms of a collaboration, but I mean, it's anybody who loves Vans slip-ons and you're a big fan of ASAP Rocky, I'm sure you're gonna like these. For me personally, I do like ASAP Rocky and I am a fan of Vans, but I mean, it's neither here or there. Listen, guys, I told you, okay? It's going to be a little bit of a slower news week, okay? So don't come at me. I'm still trying to bring you the news every single Sunday. But, I mean, hey, anybody who's interested in this, there is no release details on this, so he's just been kind of seen wearing it, and it is an upcoming ASAP Rocky collaboration. We got an interesting story here. An Air Force One that sells for over $100,000. So you remember that auction I was telling you guys about, which set a all-time record for sneakers, which was the Nike Air Yeezy, I believe the Yeezy 2. It was like his one that he wore for the Grammys at some point in his career, and it sold for like $1 million or something, like 1.8 million or something ridiculous. Well, now there's a new, it's not a new record, but it's an incredible amount of money for Scars Pizza Nike Air Force One, and it sells again for over $100,000. So this pair of Air Forces, I have no idea who Scars Pizza is and why this pair of shoes would sell for that much. But essentially, it just says that this was an extremely rare pair of shoes that is unreleased, and it was a Scars Pizza collaboration, and it was owned by a sneaker reseller. So it sold on July the 8th for $121,000, which exceeded the Sotheby estimate for the maximum sale being at $12,000. So they estimated this is the maximum that anybody's going to pay for this pair of shoes, 12 grand. Someone rocked up and paid $121,000. If any of you think that this is worth that much money, do let me know down in the comment section. But let's keep it moving. We are going to talk about this delayed pair of Dunks because I was looking forward to this release a lot. And it is this one right here, the FTC Nike SB Dunk Low Bathhouse. This was lined up on Nike sneakers, I believe, for like this weekend, the 10th or something, or maybe even earlier. But yeah, they took it down and it is now delayed till later on, the end of this month. This is a clean colorway that I actually really like. It's bright. It's got some nice icy blue. It's an iced out outsole. It has been delayed till the end of this month, July the 28th. We got the Kaws Sacai Blazer Low. So what do you guys think about the regular Blazer Low? I don't know if you guys were feeling it too much, and I don't know if anyone's going to be feeling this one that much. Maybe because it's Kaws and Sacai, and obviously Nike, people are going to feel this one. I said that I don't mind. I actually quite like the Blazer Low. I liked those two Sacai collaborations that went down, the Magma Orange and the green pair. Now these ones are taking it to a whole nother level, extremely colorful. You've got one pair that's predominantly blue with some green and yellow, and then you've got this predominantly maroon pair with some pink, blue, and red and yellow. So very, very crazy. They got the Kaws crosses on the front of the shoe, or the forefront of the midsole. And yeah, these are the two colorways that we are expected to get this month in July. So very, very soon, right around the corner for both of these colorways. One more story, guys. One more story, and we're going to leave it there. It's kind of something that I was thinking about doing every week, is like a interest check for the upcoming sneaker that is dropping on the weekend. So I was basically just thinking every week when I do a Sunday episode, I talk about the weekend sneaker that is going to be upcoming, that release, I don't know, whatever it will be that week, and just do a little interest check. How are you guys feeling on today's pair of sneakers, which is the Jordan 1 Electro orange. I was very interested to find out who likes this pair of shoes and who is going for it. It's an interesting one because it has been changed up a bit, and obviously I know a lot of people want they want the shattered backboard look, and this doesn't look quite like a shattered backboard pair of shoes, but I like it and I'm going for it, and I want this pair of shoes. And that, I don't know what people are feeling about this one. I haven't heard too many people speak about it, so I'd be definitely interested to hear from you guys. I think it's clean, you know, it's got a nice black leather. The leather quality does look to be okay. I don't know whether it's going to be amazing or not, but I'm fine with some very slight electro orange around the kind of ankle area, nice crispy white leather, and of course the black leather for the toe box. So yeah, just let me know down in the comment section. It's almost like an interest check. So how are we feeling on the Jordan 1 Electro Orange? Let me know down in the comment section. But that about wraps it up for this Sunday's episode. Thank you so much for coming through, hanging out. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. You know I'll catch you guys in the next one. But until then,